Hello. How are you? Making sure all my buttons are pressed. Sometimes I wonder if I hit the right buttons. And I always start off these videos sounding like so uncertain on what the heck am I doing. It's just me though. Alright, so I've got the tagging done. Let's jump in. Hi. Alright, tonight's quest. I got a couple things happening. So in the video description, I asked a question. If anybody would love to answer, I would appreciate it. The backdrop of it is I've been working on my marketing. I've been trying new ideas. I'm enrolled into a educational program where each week gives me a prompt. And tonight's question is from that prompt. Essentially, it's asking it wants me to ask my follower base, hey, what made you decide to become a customer of mine? What was it about me? That way I can better understand what I'm doing right so I can try to do better with it. So, if you can answer the question, please, please. That would be great if you can. If you can't, it's all good. I give you something to work with here. So tonight, I was looking at, because last couple times I've been casing from Rachel Tessman, the cards, that was inspired from this very kit. Now, I looked at the rest of her cards and I'm like, the rest are the same layout. The rest are pretty much, whoops, I got stuff happening here. The rest are more or less the same as this type of layout, repeatedly over and over. So, with that in mind, I need to think of something else. And I'm stuck. Alright, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And I also got to see, like, how many stickers do I have? Because I don't have a whole whack of stickers, do I? I could be wrong. I'll have to substitute some stuff at some point. So, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Oh, I got more of those stickers. Let's see. I got some stickers. Alright, well, I can always substitute with embellishments and stuff. I'm going to pull out the instructions here. Take a peek at it, because I need to come up with something. I'm hitting that wall of, what am I going to do? Because I don't want to do, like, the same card, like, over and over in the class. I like to have, like, at least 3 options. These are cute stamps. Yeah. So I'm stuck. I don't usually, I haven't got stuck in a while, so I'm stuck tonight. Like, so I only have, like, there's another sheet of stickers somewhere, I just realized that now. Right, let me, oh, I see it right now. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm looking all over for stuff I know I'm looking for. Okay. That's how much I'm out of it tonight. Alrighty. So in this scenario, when I'm stuck, I gotta look around. So one quest can be, I'm just gonna put the box aside for the moment so I can do some Google. One option is I can, like how I found Rachel's version, is I can Google this kit, see what comes up. I'm gonna do that right now. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Alright, let me get going here. Let me try to think about what can I do. I gotta do something different, you know? Like, I don't know. I got a couple different options. So what's this kit called again? Love this memory note. Well, I can spell. Notebook kit alternatives. So it might only be on for a short tonight, because I don't know. Oops, wrong button. I think we're hitting the wrong button, so I'm not even reading tonight. That goes to show I'm out of it. Alrighty, so there's Rachel's. Oh, somebody did something here. Here we go. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I am so getting somewhere. Okay, I found something. Oh, yes. Heck yeah. Found what I want to do. Okay, I got it. But I gotta improvise. Alright, so let me think on that for a few minutes. I like what I'm seeing. Alright, I got something. So I'm just gonna use white cardstock just to kind of work out the concept, and then I may or may not substitute. I don't know. I'm just liking the simplicity of white, but I may change that up. But I want to see if I can recreate that. Oh, I found something. Okay, so I'm gonna go normal. Actually, no, I got one made up here. Duh. Never mind. I got one right here. But yes, there's one on here I really like. It's a little more stepped up. It's really cool. Okay, so I've got that. So then I need a piece from that kit that should work. And I'll go from there. Let's see what I can turn it into. And what's great about this card layout I'm looking at is I can use almost anything with it. It doesn't have to be exactly the pieces from this kit. So it looks like it used the full size of one of those, which makes sense. Problem is I chopped mine, so that's a bit of a challenge. Yeah, because I chopped mine. Well, let me pull out one of these. Let me pull out. Just thinking. Thinking and pondering. I might want to do something else. I want to do something a little different than what they're showing. I'm just checking out what's left. That way, hopefully I'll have something. I'm going to go with those. So this might be a little wonky, but I think it'll work. But I like what I see. Alright. Move that up for the moment, as I think. So I'm going to need some cardstock, actually. Hey, good yawn. I'm thinking. Give me a bit. So I got something. I just gotta work it out because I don't know the measurements. So I've got two cool colors. I need to pair it with something. And in the picture, they use black, which is interesting. Okay, I'm seeing something. I'm totally seeing something here. So what size is that? That is exactly 4 inches. Okay. So I'm gonna use black. Okay, I'll find some black, which is totally tucked away. I gotta be careful because Buddy's under me. I'm not prepared to look for stuff with Buddy here, unfortunately for tonight. I could use something else, but it's gonna have to be black right now. It's just, I don't have this room totally figured out. I'm still a long ways to go in organizing. try black. Come on, black. I have an idea for tonight. Alright, there we go. Better. Progress. I'll just throw that over, worry about it later. Alright, I got an idea. I so have an idea. So I usually do a 1/4 inch, eh? But for tonight, 1/4 inch less. I'm going to go 1/8 less than the card base, which is different. So roll with me with it. And this ain't going to work. Okay, but it's going to have to work. Alright. Alright, we're going to go 1/4 inch less. That was not what I wanted to go with, but it's going to have to be. Alright, so then paper trimmer over. So I've got this happening. So I've got these pieces, so I'll have to shimmy them down a little. So I need... I just gotta work this out. What is... Four divided by 3? I don't know. I gotta get a calculator. So I don't do math very well. 4 divided by 3. Hey, Elaine. Okay, 1.33333. Okay. So I'm gonna say 1 1/4 inch for what's coming up next. Alright. I think that'll work. Because I'm trying something new tonight. Thanks for watching, Elaine. Appreciate it. Okay, 1 1/4 inch. And then on this side, I'll do the same thing. 1 1/4 inch. Wait, let me get my sides right. Hold on. Da, 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 da. I'm thinking. I'm pondering. I'm thinking. I'm strategicing. Okay, I'll work with it. Alright, I'm gonna go 1 1/4 inch, and I gotta trim it down after. I hope this is gonna work. And the source on this version is Peggy... Oh, I can't even see her name, because it's all cursive. Merwin. Stamplifpeggy.com is where she's from. So then, I want to shorten that. So I'm thinking 1/2 inch less should suffice. And I gotta do the same with the strip shortly, I think. Because we're creating like a puzzle effect. I wasn't trying to go for puzzle, but this totally spoke to me tonight. Looking at this. As I'm throwing paper around. And in this version, they only used 1 piece, but I'm using purposely 2. Okay, so definitely 1 1/4 is not going to work. So let me slim these down to like maybe try 1 inch. Let's try 1. See if this is going to work. Yes, 1 inch. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Alright, 1 inch it is. And then I gotta figure out the center needs a white. I just gotta calculate what's the size in the center. So a cheap way of doing that is, let me look through my box of goodies, because I have a couple of rulers that I can use. Of course, now that I say it, where's my ruler? Now I can't find it. Oh, I see it now. Alright. There's a ruler. Bring that a little closer for you. Alright, so let's see roughly what that is so I can calculate. So 3 by, we'll say 1 1/4. So 1 by 2 3/4 is the size of that. So I need a white. I gotta find a white. I think I have a white. I got a white. So there's 1 inch coming up by 2 3/4. And that should suffice. Her design on the sheet is definitely different because I made some of my pieces a lot thicker. So let's see how this is gonna work. Of course, my calculator's on the screen, which is super annoying. Let me just check the layout. Oh, I love it. Yes, I love this. Okay, I still love this card. All right, now I gotta stamp something on there. So here's the stamping part. Then I'll assemble after. So I gotta get my sponge out because I'm totally not ready. And now I'm feeling a lot better about this class. I started this video with like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is turning out to be really, really nice. I'm happy with it. Alright, just squeezed a bunch of fluid out of my sponge. That way it's not so drippy wet. Because I refreshed the water in that tonight. Hey Evelyn, thanks for watching. Because I got a cool idea happening here. Now, where did I put my stamps? These are my stamps. I need a stamping block and ink too. That'd be useful. I'm still getting used to this organizing thing. I might have to keep the common stuff right on in the top bin. But yeah, like this is similar to what the stampwithpeggy.com has, lady. That, yeah, I like it. No, I've changed up her version. So her version, oh, I'm really off camera here. Sorry. I'll glue it down better in a short. It was just trying to, you know, get going. So I gotta figure out my stamps. You know what? Because tonight I need this stamp, I'm going to use Shake It Off. Because of, some negativity. Stress, anxiety. Did not have a good night last night. Too much stuff going on. Received some disappointing information. Say nothing big. Just, you know when you're excited about something and you're hoping for something to do something, you kind of know it's unrealistic, but then it doesn't work out, and then you find it doesn't really work out, and it's like, oh. Anyway, that's just me tonight. So yeah, shake it off, shake it off. So then, I think use one of the arrows. Why not? Actually, I'm going to stamp off. That way it makes it lighter. There we go. It's kind of weird, but different. So, in the description of this video, I asked a question. If anybody would love to answer it. It could be private message type answer. That is totally cool. But I want to know, for those who are my customers, or even if you're a fan of me watching these videos, what made you decide to become a fan, customer, fill in the blank kind of thing? I would love to know. And at the top of the video, I did explain why. Because I've been trying to work on some sales tactics. I'm in a training course. And each week, the training prompt gives me something. And this is this week's prompt about, hey, just ask. What made people become interested in me? Because I would love to know. Alright, so I've got this. I'm going to glue this on. Then we're going to do some stickers. Stickers! Alright. So, let's pull that back. I'm just trying to think how I want to do this, because I'm going to swap it up a little bit. So I'm just using my Seal Plus, nothing fancy. Just some adhesive. And again, trying to maintain that somewhat 1/4 inch border on the black. And this might be my favorite card I've made from this kit. And I totally started this video feeling like, oh no, I'm out of ideas. I like this a lot. Okay, so then we got the Shake It Off. Now Shake It Off is going on with dimensionals. I would originally thought put those on with dimensionals and not make it flat. I'm like, no, I want to make that pop out and see what that's like for a change. Might not be a best of ideas, but it's a cool idea. And what else do I got to say? I don't know. I got a bunch of other things in my mind. Like I said, some stress, some stuffs. Also heard some family news tonight that is not really great. So their Shake It Off is sticking out. I actually like that sticking out. So things are... like, I'm okay. It's just hearing about other people's news and it's not great news and whatever. So it's like, oh, it sucks. You know, when you hear something not so pleasant. Oh, thanks, Elaine, for answering the question. I appreciate it. I kind of knew that anyway, but it was like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out strategy stuff. Alright, so I just put it on with dimensionals. I love this card. Now I need some stickers, because again, what I've been promoting for some time is simple and sweet and easy to do, because hey, at this stage of my life, I'm busy, I'm chaotic, I got things to do, I go to work most of the time. 99% of the time I do go to work. Yes, I did ask, I know. I was curious what the answer was anyway. So, I find I want to keep things simple because, hey, I'm busy as heck, you know? Like, I go work, I do stuffs. I know I already said that. But as much as I love crafting, but like I want to be able to keep it simple, easy, happy kitty, you know. So I'm just going to put like a little shiny one. I'm going to give that a shiny one. I'm going to use pink, because I'm in a pink mood. But of course I ripped the sticker again. Yes, I'm not great at using these stickers. Figured you wanted to follow the kitties. Evelyn. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Yeah, shiny holographic paper. I gotta use a little bit more of it in here. I also don't want to use too much because I want to, like, conserve some of it. But worst case, we can find our own stickers if we need to. I'm going to swap it up, use some of the other ones. I haven't used too much of these yet, so I'm just looking at what I want to use. I'm debating with myself. I'm going to use the blue arrow. Again, I'm ripping the stickers. Sorry. I don't know. Different. Not a fan of the stickers portion, but I think for the class itself, it's going to be more encouraged. Use what you want to use, because, I don't know, the whole stickers thing ain't working for me. Alright, I'm going to use one of the squiggly lines for the heck of it. Maybe it'll balance out in a moment. Assuming I can get this to pull. Although, the line makes me think of something else for some reason. I'm going to use one of these as well, and I think then I'm happy with it. There we go. There's my card. You know what? Now I like it. That's actually pretty cool. So there we go. I think we have what we need for our April class. Because today is March 31st. Oh yeah, sales pitch time. So if you want in on my April class, tonight is the deadline to register. Registration requires just contact me, email, message. Please don't call me tonight because I want to go to bed. But yeah, just contact me. So you're just in the class. I'll kind of leave it open for in the next day. But pretty much at the beginning of the month, I need to know if you're in or not because I have to plan the rest. I have to ensure I have enough supplies to pull off at doing these because supplies are not endless. They're not limitless or whatever. So I need to ensure I have what I need. But I'm really liking this. Okay, I'm now happy with this. I love this card. This one I'm mixed about. I'll have to think about it. I love this one. And yeah, because I might substitute the stripy paper for something else. That's the only thing I think I would do differently. But I love that one. Oh, it's so cool. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm now happy. I got this figured out. Yay! Then I can move on to other stuff. And actually, what happens is once I get past this, start of the month for April, then I gotta start prepping these. So I usually have these ready by middle of the month to send out for the classes. So I have to ensure for postage, and that also depends on my dates too. So I'll have to look at my calendar on who has registered. I know Elaine has. Thank you, thank you. So I'll have to figure all that out. Anyway, so with that, I'm going. Tomorrow night, good question. I might swap it up, do something else. I want to take a little break from this kit, and I'm filled with new ideas. I want to work on these actually. I really, really do. So that might be next. Maybe, maybe not. I also have some customer orders I need to get to. So I'll see you tomorrow where my to-do list is at. Anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of these cards. Which one do you like the best? Version 1, which is kind of cool. It's a short top, like it's not fully down, but I like that. We can always go like this way. Change the design a little bit. And then we've got this cutie. Cute weight fold. And then this is my favorite one. Alright, because I need to shake it off tonight. Alrighty. Bye everyone. Have a good night.